Your radio is locked to Philly's Power 99 FM.
So that was your song last night,
That
right?
was last night, featuring Wale. With
Wale.
a different little twist on it.
Little twist on
No,
it?
a different twist on it.
Oh.
You know, I flipped it, made it.
I was like, when did that happen?
Yeah.
So Wale, right?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get Wale on this song?
Well, we actually cut the song first in Miami.
Okay.
And then he heard the song like a day after we cut it, and he really liked it. So, you know, he jumped on the record, like, send it back within like 7 hours, which was crazy.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah, definitely.
He's
like,
probably really in demand right now.
So definitely, you know, he had the single Bad Out at the time, so I just, you know, I didn't really know what was going to happen, if he was going to do it or not, but it definitely is dope that he jumped on it. Yeah.
So you're a singer and a guitarist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
You know, singer-songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
I started, you know, writing songs and playing, you know, playing guitar and making songs that way. So it feels natural for me, like, whenever I have a song that come in, you know, performing it acoustically, really showing, like, what the song is without any production, you know?
The actual song last night, I was listening to it with the track.
Yeah.
And the good song, people, by the way. But there was a sample, and I'm like, who is this sample? Right? And you just told me it is?
It's I'll Be Sure.
I'll Be Sure. So can you sing for them the original? Because you kind of mix it. It's beautiful how you sing it.
Okay, no doubt.
You can do it a short thing, very short.
I can tell you how I feel about you night and day. How I feel about you. Oh, yeah, yeah. I can tell you how I feel about you night and day.
That's
like
good. Give him a round of applause. You
Thank
too
you.
at home. I just put him on the spot. Normally artists will be like, oh, not the real singers. They'll be like, my throat hurts. It's a little scratchy. You did a good job though.
Thank you.
Who signed your guitar? Because your guitar is signed.
A bunch of, actually a lot of like PDs, that's radio station we went to. Because we were doing like, you know, a bunch of performances and like, you know, performing acoustically and stuff like that. So we just had a bunch of people signing it. And hopefully we get the people from Power 99 too.
I'll sign it. Can I sign it?
Of course.
I want to put my John Hancock right here.
Yeah, put your little signature, little autograph on it.
Yes. So right now you're kind of like trying to build your name. You're visiting different radio stations. How old are you?
I'm 24.
24. So you went to school for music, right?
Yeah, I did for like 5 semesters.
I actually thought you were Spanish, but you're Swedish and Ethiopian.
Swedish and Ethiopian.
Right.
I get that a lot. You know, the
I thought you was a papi out here. I was like, we was about to start doing salsa over here or something.
I know a little Spanish though. We had a little short convo.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
you do well. He carried a short conversation with you. That's why I thought you were Spanish too.
Yeah, nah, I know a little bit.
So you told me you learned Spanish from a girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's still around?
No.
What happened?
This is back in Sweden, a long time ago.
So when did you come here from Sweden?
I came here like 6 years ago. Almost 6 years ago now, yeah.
So 18?
Yeah, I was 18.
Wow. And you learned, I mean, they don't speak English in Sweden, right?
I mean, you know, my first language is Swedish, but
Okay.
Yeah, it's such a
Because I'm like, I don't hear like an accent or anything.
Right. I mean, I still have an accent. It comes out from time to time. And, you know, people usually be like, I heard your accent. Like, you know, when I say certain words or whatever.
Yeah.
But nah, Swedish is my first language, and then English is, you know, I've been, you know, obviously talking English since I was a kid, but you know, when I first came here, my accent was a little thicker, and then just being around and like living here kind of get faded a little bit.
Did you do music back in Sweden?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I started out there kind of just recording, learning how to write and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like in high school, I was just like, you know, making songs with my friends or whatever.
What made you feel like you can really take this professionally?
I think that, you know, during high school, I was just, you know, really into, you know, music. I used to like go to school just to do that. Like skip. I don't want to, you know, stay in school. Kids, whoever's listening.
Disclaimer, by the way.
No, but you know, I used to just like go to school for that. Like I used to go to school, sit in the lab, the little studio lab they had, and just be there, and then go home like at 6. So I just skip class and make music. But you know, that's really, you know, I just fell in love with music, and that's all I wanted to do. So I just made sure that I graduated, so I had the, you know, the chance to actually come over here and go to school and stuff. So
that was always the plan to come here?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of like, you know, when I started during high school, I definitely wanted to do that.
So you can you have a successful music career in Sweden? Like, is there a big Swedish star?
I mean, there's Swedish artists, I just, you know, especially when I lived there, it wasn't a lot of, you know, big artists, especially artists doing, you know, R&B and soul music. It was more like pop and rock. And, you know, there's a lot of artists that I look up to that are from where I'm from. Their music is a little different and stuff, but it's definitely dope. But, you know, I felt like it wasn't a market. It wasn't like a big market. And, you know, it was the only, I felt like that was the only place for me to go, you know, come over here and make music, you know.
Are your parents still there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you left your family to pursue your dream.
Yep.
How often do you see them?
Well, you know, like once a year.
Oh,
I
wow.
usually go back in Christmas and stuff. But, you know, they actually came over, I think, last summer and stuff like that. So whenever they got a chance, they'll come over and stuff. So
where do you live now?
Man, I've been living in Boston, but we've been traveling
because that's where you went to school, right? You went to a
Yeah.
music school in Boston.
Yeah, I went to music school in Boston, but you know we've been traveling so much. So like I've been living out of a suitcase as long as I can remember. Like you know what I mean? Just like we've been on a promo tour, and then we've been down in Miami a lot recording. So it's all over the place.
I always wonder, like, when you're trying to build up your career, how does the money situation work? Like, you don't have a regular job, right?
Exactly. You just gotta make it work, you know? Like, just find, you know, like, for example, when I was in Miami recording, like, I would stay with a friend out there and then just, you know, get all the studio time I could get and just trying to get as many records recorded. And, you know, now we've been on the promo tour and we just going around to every market. Like, we started in Miami. And we'll be going through Florida, Georgia, like all over the South. So you know, we just really, really trying to make it work. And we're all, you know, we're a small team, so we're all going together, just pushing the record. So, you know, that's.
So how'd you go from moving here to pursue your career and then getting signed? Because that's a shot in a dart in the little round thing. What's that round thing called again?
Dartboard.
Yeah, it's a shot. Yeah. It's a dart in a dartboard. You know, like how do you know you're gonna come here and be successful?
I mean, it's a risk.
Yeah,
it's definitely a risk. You know, like I said, you know, I just wanted to do so much, so you know, I took that risk. Obviously, I didn't just come here and be like, oh, I want to make music. Like I had to be here for a reason. You know, I went to school, and while I was at school, I just focused on doing music. So.
Your radio is locked to Philly's Power 99 FM.